Welcome back. Now let's talk about bright colors, costumes, dancers.
Fun.
Yes, fun. It's the Calabar.
You know, it's strange. You're moving from talking money.
Money and
to talking money now, but in a fun way.
We need to,
down tools a bit.
Yes, just cool the temperature, because when you talk subsidy and well, it's the Calabar Carnival 2015, and we have in the house the Commissioner for Information of Cross River State, Mrs. Rosemary Archibald. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
What fun has been packaged for this year's edition?
Well, I'm glad I heard you talk about money earlier on, because when you have the money, spend it on investments and the rest on fun. So it's a good balance.
So you invest and then you have fun.
You have fun. And that is what Calabar is presenting to the world. 2015 Carnival is going to be the deepest, rich, it's going to be robust, it's going to be fun, it's going to be relaxing, because it's taking an entirely different dimension. You know that in 1919, the governor, at the time, Donald Duke, His Excellency, initiated the Calabar Carnival. And then came Governor Lee Elimoke, who added, some activities to it, like the Carnival Queen and the Children's Carnival. And then here we are with our highly motivational governor, His Excellency Professor Senator Ben Ayade. He has added so much. He has added to the rich, the variety, the depth of the carnival. If I could just mention the highlights, we're going to have the bikers display. We've always had bikers come in, as lone rangers, but this time around we have the Association of Nigerian Bikers fully registered.
So they'll have their own band.
They're going to bring like 100 bikers. They're going to come with display. They're going to be prizes. The loudest motorbike, for instance, the most beautiful decorated bike, for instance. There are going to be prizes, depending on the display and, stuff like that. Apart from the bikers, the governor is coming out with his own special band. It's called the Band of Beauties. We're going to have a parade of beauty queens in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. They're going to add panache, they're going to add flavor, they're going to add beauty, excellence to this year's carnival.
Yeah, because in the past we used to see actors.
Well, they will come as queens and kings of the originally, the existing bands. Like we have the Seagull Band, the Master Blaster Band, the Bayside Band, Freedom Band, and these ones always had their kings and queens. But now the governor is having a special band of beauty queens all over the country and beyond.
I took the question out of my mouth. Don't put your hand in my mouth. The actors and artists that used to come, we used to hear of awesome artists that showed up at the carnival from November the 30th till January 1. Yeah. Who are the artists that are being expected this time?
We have already started, and we start with our local talents.
Okay. And
we're expecting artists from here and from outside. Yanya is ours, you know that. So Yanya will definitely be there. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to mention the names of all the artists yet, because I want you to raise the anxiety and then come and see them. But most importantly, the theme for this year's carnival is climate change.
Why that theme?
Don't forget that my governor is a professor of environmental science, and he is very particular about the challenges and the problems that the climate change has posed to us. So he wants to attract more attention to that challenge and encourage us, encourage the world to do something not just, we talk about it a lot, but we want to see definite, pragmatic, empirical actions, regarding climate change. If you recall, when my governor went to the Paris conference, he was very emphatic that we were not just to adapt to climate change, but he wants to see us mitigate the effect of climate change. He doesn't want African countries to just go, cap in arms, a hand begging for arms. He wants to see some technological input by the Western world. He wants to see partnership. He doesn't just want us to beg, because they have their issues as well. So we want to draw the world's attention, international attention, to the fact that this thing is real, but we can actually manage it.
So in what ways are we going to be seeing that? Are we going to be seeing costumes in green?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Are we going to see people wearing leaves?
No, not really leaves. But to start with, the entire month of December is our own festival month. It's our month of festivities. And rather than have it in the usual avenue, we have moved it to the botanical garden, where the trees, the greenery, the shade actually reminds you of the problems that we're facing. So that's number one. We're having activities of this month within the botanical garden, within the climate, as it were, itself. You're going to see nature. And already many interested vendors have utilized the opportunities. We are, in fact, we're looking for stalls. People are coming. We are doing it within that ambience so that we feel it. It's not a talk issue, but we want to feel the climate, that it could be like that. And then the governor himself, he is the Commissioner for Tourism and Culture, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yes. So he's driving it himself. And we have a day dedicated to tree planting, and we call it the Green Carnival. So everybody would come out in green outfits, with a seedling, with a plant, and we are going to demonstrate that we can actually bring back our forests. And we are going to have a green ball. After the bikers display, there's going to be a green ball that night, and everybody's going to come in green. So you see, he is doing it in very pragmatic ways, making us realize that our climate needs to be properly addressed.
The Calabar Carnival has usually attracted a lot of people from around the world. What's the plan to ensure that they have some level of comfort as they come in this time?
The plans are robust. To start with, we are almost ready to commission the monorail. The monorail is a linkage between the Cross River State International Center with Tinapa. Tinapa is going to house a lot of them. The hotel is there. And we want to bring Tinapa nearer to the people. So the monorail itself is a tourist attraction. It's a 1.1 kilometer long train system, overboard, with about 10 cabins, each taking about 6 to 8 persons. So we're talking about 80 people at a time coming from Tinapa to the state. So that would take care of, the attractions.
Traffic.
Yes, the traffic. And actually the governor intends to extend the monorail to Margaret Epo International Airport as a phase 2 project, so that you don't need to face the traffic jams within the city. From the airport, you go straight to Tinapa. That will also boost the activities in Tinapa. So that is one. And of course, the hotels are there already.